Now, you are on the Gold Coast, but you have been spending some time in a different hemisphere, specifically in Nashville, Tennessee. So you've just returned from there. I think that's at least your second trip this year that I'm aware of. Are you mainly there for songwriting?
Yes, so this trip was mainly just songwriting. I had 10 sessions and so essentially I came home with 10 songs and I played 5 gigs, 5 writers rounds while I was over there, which was really fun. And no recording this trip. I do my recording there now, but there was no recording to be done because we cut an EP back in June. So there's nothing to work on yet. It's got to come out first. So I love it over there, but there is no place like home. And I do enjoy getting back to the Southern Hemisphere.
So yes, that is great news that there is an EP just sitting there waiting to be released, but also having written 10 songs, that sounds like an album's worth of songs to me.
Technically, yeah, it's crazy. I have never written that many songs over there in one like short burst. So it was really exhausting mentally, not gonna lie. It was a lot, and I slept the whole 17-hour flight home, but it was also really challenging and in a good way to push my brain and my craft, I suppose, and connect with new people, because most of my writes were with people I'd never written with before. And it's just really fun to be able to, sorry, that's my dog growling. Dixie, stop. To be able to push myself. Sorry, she doesn't realize I'm busy. It's
But
like
also, why is she growling at you?
literally no, because she wants to play. Yeah, Dixie.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's quite, I'm very happy to have dogs. It's happened before, Chloe. I can assure you there have been.
I will put her on my lap soon like a baby, so it's fine.
So given that it's been quite a busy year for you, you've been doing quite a bit of touring, as I mentioned, and over to Nashville. Is there one particular highlight?
Oh wow.
You can say no, of
I
course.
mean, no, I love this question. I mean, it is November. Yeah, we are at the stage of saying what's been the highlight of your year. I think the highlight of my year out of everything would be winning Breakout Artist of the Year, but not to have won it, but to have shared that moment with my family.
Oh,
Yeah, because my mum, dad, my sister were there, and in my acceptance speech, I had not even prepared a speech. I really didn't want to jinx it, and I just really truly didn't think it was going to be me. In my acceptance speech, I said that this was a team win because they are my team, and I am self-managed and independent, and technically don't really have a team technically, but I have them. So it was really nice to share that with them, and it just felt like a really really beautiful moment, and one of those nudges saying you're doing the right thing, and the fact I could share it with them. So yeah.
because I think, yeah, for as much as being a solo artist can be a solo enterprise in terms of your creativity, and that's true of any creator, I think to have that emotional support or even just someone to pick up the phone and say, hey, this happened to me today, it's not anything that's necessarily tangible in that you can't, point to it on TikTok or whatever, but it's
Yeah,
real and it's important.
it's so important. And I live not far from my parents, so sometimes if I'm just having a doozy of a day, I go over for dinner and I just word vomit all the things that are in my brain. And even sometimes I sit down with mum and I go, these are my plans for the next 6 months with my releases. She has no idea how to help. She's just like, okay, good. Like, be a sounding board. And she is. So yeah, I just am so grateful for my family and just grateful that I got to share that moment with them.